like nothing could divide. Every word we spoke that night felt alive. We didn't see the cracks back then, or worry where it led. We just believed in what we felt, what we said. I don't replay it to feel lost or trapped in yesterday. I just wonder how it sounded when we said we'd stay. The promise we made in the quiet and the flame. The promise we made when we didn't think of change. If I'm honest, if I pause, if I hear my heart replay, I still feel the promise we made. I've been trying to move ahead like I already healed, but some words don't fade away, they seal. I don't miss the nights we fought or the tears we couldn't hide. I just miss believing we'd survive. I don't need to change the past or ask who's to blame. I just feel the echo of our names. The promise we made when the future felt secure. The promise we made when our love felt pure. If it bent, if it broke, if it slipped away, it was real. The promise we made. I've been learning how to live with space in between, knowing some things meant to last don't mean. I don't reach out, I don't ask, I let it be. But every now and then it finds me. I don't hold it like regret or something to defend. I just let myself remember what we meant. The promise we made still shows up now and then. The promise we made in the way I love again. If I change, if I grow, if I finally let it fade, I still know the promise we made. The promise we made in the calm after goodbye. The promise we made before we learned the why. If this memory loosens its hold, if it finally lets me break, I'll still know the promise we made. The promise we made. I've been walking through the noise, trying to find some space. Every crowd feels temporary, every face. I didn't know what I was missing till you stood near. Suddenly the world felt quieter right here. I don't need a map tonight or answers set in stone. I just feel a kind of calm I've never known. Maybe there's a place for us, somewhere we can breathe. Maybe there's a place for us where it's easy just to be. If I'm lost, if I'm unsure, if the world feels dangerous, maybe there's a place for us. I've been carrying my doubts like they define my name. Every step I took alone felt the same. But when I'm standing next to you, the weight feels less. Like all the things I couldn't say make sense. I don't need to rush the truth or force what's meant to come. I just like the way it feels when we're one. Maybe there's a place for us in the quiet and the noise. Maybe there's a place for us in the making of our choice. If I fall, if I trust, if I finally open up, maybe there's a place for us. I've been I've been learning how to hope without asking why. Some dreams don't need a reason to try. I don't need the perfect timing or a flawless view. I just need a little space with you. I don't wanna run away or hide from what I feel. I just wanna know this is real. Maybe there's a place for us when the night feels incomplete. Maybe there's a place for us where our hearts can finally meet. If this moment asks for faith, if it wants us to be brave, maybe there's a place for us. Maybe there's a place for us in the calm after the doubt. Maybe there's a place for us where we don't have to figure it out. If this world feels too much, if we're searching for enough, maybe there's a place for us. Maybe there's a place for us. I didn't see it coming, the way the days would bend. Every moment felt familiar, then it ended. We talked like time was endless, like nothing could erase what we were becoming in that space. I don't blame the nights or the choices we made. I just didn't know how fast things change. Everything changes, even what feels sure. Everything changes, even love we swore. If I hold if I break, if I'm learning to let go, everything changes. I know. I've been walking through the same streets with different eyes. Every memory feels closer. In hindsight, I don't miss the broken promises or the fights we couldn't win. I just miss believing in them. I don't need to fix the past or explain the pain. I just feel the shift when everything changed. Everything changes in the quiet and the noise. Everything changes in every fragile choice. If I stay, if I run, if I'm standing here alone, everything changes. I know. I've been learning how to stand when the ground moves. Some truths only show themselves when you lose. I don't need a clearer ending or a reason why. I just need to keep breathing and try. I don't fight it anymore. I don't rearrange. I just let myself accept everything change. Everything changes when the future feels unsure. Everything changes what was solid before. If this moment slips away, if it doesn't stay the same, everything changes. Everything changes in the calm after the fall. Everything changes when I lose what I held close. If this feeling fades with time, if I finally let it go, everything changes. Everything changes. I've been working past familiar signs, like I don't know their names. Every turn I thought would save me feels the same. I told myself I'd be just fine, learning how to stand alone. But every road I take too far feels like a long way home. I don't know when I lost the map or stopped knowing where to go. I just feel the weight of distance in my bones. It's a long way home when I carry this alone. It's a long way home. And I don't know where I belong. If I run, if I stay, if I take the harder road, it's a long way home. I can feel not the silence with things like don't stay. Every answer I keep chasing slips away. I don't miss the empty nights or the words I never said. I just miss the feeling of being led. I don't need a perfect ending or a reason to believe. I just need something steady underneath. It's a long way home, through the quiet and the doubt. It's a long way home, when I'm trying to figure it out. If I fall, if I break, if I walk this road alone, it's a long way home. I've been learning how to slow down, listen to my heart. Some directions only show up when you're lost. I don't even know the future or how the story goes. I just want a place to land where I can let go. I don't fight the feeling now. I don't. I just follow what is calling me back home. Asking me, do I get on my own? It's a long way home. It's a long way home. I used to hide behind a smile, say I'm stronger than I feel. Every truth I kept inside stayed sealed. I learned how to guard my words, choose what not to show. But every time you look at me, I let go. I don't know when it started or what made me believe, but something in your honesty found me. I've got my heart on my sleeve every time you're close to me. I've got my heart on my sleeve, no armor in between. If I shake, if I bleed, if I'm more than I should be, I've got my heart on my sleeve. I've been trying not to overthink every little sign, but you read me like I'm written line by line. I don't play the part so well when I'm with you. felt so high falls through. I don't need to sound composed or act like I'm immune. I just feel my defenses fade with you. I've got my heart on my sleeve, in the quiet and the heat. I've got my heart on my sleeve, nothing hidden underneath. If I falter, if I lean, if I show you all of me, I've got my heart on my sleeve. I've been learning how to trust what my hands can't hold. Some things only feel real when they're bold. I don't need to second guess or soften what I mean. I just let the truth exist in between. I don't pull it back this time. I don't try to leave, I just stand right where I am, honestly. I've got my heart on my sleeve when the night feels incomplete. I've got my heart on my sleeve when my fear is hard to beat. If this love has something real, if it costs me how I feel, I've got my heart on my sleeve. I've got my heart on my sleeve, in the calm after the storm. I've got my heart on my sleeve when I'm no longer sure if this moment stays with me, if it's all I ever keep. I've got my heart on my sleeve. I've got my heart on my sleeve. I still catch myself rewinding moments we let pass. Every laugh, every small detail from the past. We didn't know what we were holding when it felt so light. Everything was simple then, every night. I don't replay it to feel broken or to place the blame. I just miss the way we were before it changed. I'm missing the old us when it didn't hurt this much. I'm missing the old us when love felt easy to touch. If I'm honest, if I pause, if I say it out loud, I'm missing the old us. I've been learning how to move ahead like I'm doing fine, but some memories don't fade with time. I don't miss the fights or tears or the nights we lost our way. I just miss the way we felt back in those days. I don't need to fix the ending or understand, because I just miss the way we laughed, the way we loved. I'm missing the old us in the quiet and the noise. I'm missing the old us before the doubt had a voice. If I try, if I pretend, if I say I'm over us, I'm missing the old us. I've been standing in the present, trying not to compare, but some versions of our love still linger there. I don't wanna go backwards or rewrite what was done. I just miss who we were before we came undone. I don't hold it like regret or something I must fix. I just let myself remember what I miss. I'm missing the old us when everything felt right. I'm missing the old us in the middle of the night. If this memory stays with me, if it never lets me go, I'm missing the old us. I'm missing the old us in the calm after the pain. I'm missing the old us, even now, even today. If this feeling fades in time, if it loosens its hold on us, I'm missing the old us. I'm missing the old us. I try to keep it simple, act like I was fine. Every question I avoided crossed my mind. I told myself I'd be okay if I just stayed still, but some feelings don't fade, they sit and wait. I don't need to dress it up or change the view. Every quiet thought leads me back to you. The truth is, I still feel it when you're near. The truth is, I still want you here. If I'm honest, if I miss what I never said I did, the truth is, I've been learning how to smile when your name comes up, acting like it doesn't mean as much. I don't reach out, don't explain, I just let it pass. But some moments of the heart still last. I don't ask for certainty or something new. I just notice when my thoughts go back to you. The truth is, I'm still standing where we were. The truth is, some feelings don't blur. If this moment slips away, if it's all I get to say, the truth